everybody, I just wanted to share some quick tips about inspections today. So if you're under contract to purchase a home, congratulations, that's super exciting. And I just wanted to let you know some things to watch out for as you go through your option period and you start to schedule some inspections. So first things first, before you even make an offer on the house, hopefully you've already done this, you want to do just a visual inspection of the property yourself. That way, if you see things that are concerning, you can make note of them. And during the inspection, you can ask the inspector about those items, such as cracks in the walls or questionable things related to roof or foundation. It just prepares you better for the inspector to come actually tour the property. Number 2 is to hire the right inspector. So I always give my clients at least 3 or 4 recommendations. I certainly love working with good inspectors over and over again because I understand their style and I have a lot of trust and faith in them. You don't want to hire the cheapest inspector. This isn't the time to cut corners. You want somebody who's reputable, who's licensed, and preferably who's been referred to you by a real estate agent like myself or somebody else as well. Number 3, you want to show up. So you want to give the inspector time to do his job, but I always recommend that my clients go at the end of the inspection, meet the inspector on the property, and tour the property with him or her so that you have a good understanding of what's wrong, what's concerning, you have the opportunity to ask questions, that sort of thing. Number 4, you don't want to just skim the report once you get it. So you want to go through it thoroughly, make sure you understand it, and also make a list of items, not only the things that need to be fixed before you take ownership of the house, but things that should be fixed eventually, long term. It will give you a good list of long-term projects for the property. Number 5, make sure you ask questions even if you're gone from the home, the inspection's over. Good inspectors will often volunteer their time afterwards to answer questions if something pops up in your head and you're unsure about what something means on the report. The report itself generally can be very, very long, so just prepare yourself for that, especially with an older home. I see reports that are 50, 60 pages sometimes. That doesn't mean it's a bad property. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't buy the house. So you need to set the right expectations for yourself to know that the inspector's job is just to be super thorough, and there are going to be a lot of details on there. That's good information for you to have. A lot of it pertains to codes changing. Every year, new codes come out, and so sometimes a house, even if it was built just 10 years ago, there will be items that should be addressed eventually because the code has changed, such as for electrical or something like that. You don't want to ignore if the inspector recommends additional testing. You don't want to ignore that recommendation. So if he or she says you should get an electrician to come in and take a look at this, or you should get a foundation expert to come in and look at that, you definitely want to take that advice. I know it's more money, however, it's really an investment in making sure you're making the best decision and knowing what you're up against with the home that you're planning to purchase. And then finally, don't forget, if you've asked for repairs from the seller, you want to re-inspect those repairs. You want to make sure that they were done by licensed professionals, and you want to make sure that they were done correctly. So definitely have somebody come back through the house and ensure that all the items that you requested were taken care of. I hope that helps. If you have specific questions, let me know. If you need an inspector, let me know, and I would love to help you. Have a great day.